Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 6th of October and an easy Sunday. Today we're killing 3 sovereign officers while being seen as little as possible. We are glitch sick, weak, tough, vindictive. We got a gun. Let's see, a quiet, quick-fire, concussive, armor-piercing gun. We got a swapper. It's a little difficult to use in a single sidewinder. We got a brick, though. We have a brick, and we're just trying to not be seen, which bricks are pretty good at doing. Okay. So yeah, I was kind of worried there, because like we have a swapper, and we could theoretically swap in, but then we get seen. But or we could just brick him. We can just brick him. Let's go. All right, we got guns. No alarm response. Perfect for us. All right, let's take a look at the ship, see what our options are. Problem with me hopping out of the pod right now is that I cannot see where the target is because the line's pointing at me. No, if I stop remote controlling, then I can actually see. Okay, that is perfect. Looks like they're at the terminal. So they're just sitting right there. So yeah, we're just gonna break that window. No. On the off chance that we like miss, we still got a very good chance of them just being flung out. And there's also the penalty to missing and them not getting flung out. That's plenty of space. Is that we'd have to dock. Which is a bit unfortunate. But chances of that are pretty small. Alright, so match speed. We're drifting downwards just a little bit. So I'll aim just slightly high, and then we'll go. There we go. What if I wonder if you can probably play this mini game so you can play this mini game like while you're not remote controlling the pod. But what if I was playing this while I was selecting the next mission? It's weird for it to just be hanging out this far out. And there we go. I guess I don't even have to like redock or anything. I can just grab the next one. Alright, shielded. Alright, so target flees means there's a bit more risk. And let's see what that risk looks like. I wonder if it's possible for a ship to just spawn over your pod. I don't think that would... It's probably possible, just incredibly, insanely unlikely. Okay, so this is scary. We can brick either of these 2 rooms, but we don't know if either of them connect. So let's look for the telepad. Usually like around here for ship 2. Okay, we can't disable the telepad either. We could take a risk and go for taking them out either way, with a decent chance of them. Okay, let's look at this. They're standing right here. If they were standing at a terminal, they would be closer to the center. Right. I'm being distracted by a cat crawling through some cardboard. But if they were standing at a terminal, they'd be completely in the center, and that would mean there's no wall here. Or that would mean there is a wall here. They're not standing off. They're standing slightly off center, and they're standing pretty close to where the wall would be. It's difficult to tell exactly, but that could mean that there's no wall here and that they're standing in like a doorway. Not entirely sure there. But that means that this room is like slightly, ever so slightly more likely to be working than the other one. And if we do fail that, we have a little bit of time where we could theoretically catch the target if they're fleeing along one of these sides. That's also very unlikely. But let's see, there's no point in me getting out there, because if I brick it, and then catch myself, it's gonna be still way too late to get them. All right, I'm doing this with the full knowledge that it could just cost me the game. This is partially for the potential speed bonuses, and partially because I just don't want to board. Alright, that's a little far. Alright, so aim right there. We're drifting slightly to the left. So aiming slightly to the right should be fine, and then we'll see if this works. It worked! Yay! Alright, so connected both here and here. Alright. Hold S. Hold D, and then the R as always. Gotta wait for them to die. And then we can stop remoting and get the next mission. For 30 seconds to escape. Okay, autopilot, emergency shield, they've got whatever. And let's look at the ship. Alright, that's pretty risky. That is very risky. We don't have any way to disable these. Like, theoretically, you could brick each of these, but with my game, I can't brick anything within like 3.5 rooms of something that's already been breached. So that's not gonna work. And once I brick with the same rules, once I brick like one of these rooms, I can't brick the other one. Do I go full? Perhaps this is one where I hang out in space. It wouldn't be ideal, but I could theoretically brick and then get there in time. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Alright, so they're orbiting. What are they orbiting? Orbiting that star, or station, meteor, or whatever they are. So we'll line up right with them, match speed. Guess I want to be more along this way. All right, and matching up with my speed instead of the ships is going to be a little annoying. Should not be that close. Let's see. I'm gonna adjust my trajectory a little bit. See if that helps with matching speed. Not really. Okay, perhaps we can just manually do it. I think this is too close. Nope, wrong thing. Do need to keep in mind my oxygen. Drifting closer. Drifting farther away. Farther away. Okay, that's looking pretty stable. All right, drifting mostly far away, not really up or down, maybe slightly down. But that should be fine. Okay, we're gonna go with this. $30 seconds left. They should have gotten pulled out. They were right there, right? Wait, did I look at the wrong one? Wait. It completely orbited around. I was looking at the wrong one. I completely screwed that up. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't take into account that it orbits and thus changes its direction. So I just thought, oh, we need to brick the one on the right side. Okay, I've got two options now. I can try and brick this room with my remaining time. I might not be able to brick this room because it's too close to this breaking. And if I do break it, it might not even connect to the target. Or I can cut my losses, go back, pick myself up, try to get in here, dock, get him out within the 30 seconds, which is a little, probably doable, maybe, but it's going to be pretty close. And there's a decent chance of me being seen while doing it. Because I probably need to swap with the target, and they're probably in a room with other people. We've already been full risk today, so I think we're going to try and brick again. I'm going to try and brick. Can I match speed? If I could match speed here, that would be amazing, but it seems no. Alright, I guess first, we need to play this mini game. And then decide what to do from here. One problem with going for the ship right now is that we're currently, if we match speed, we're matching speed with us and not the ship. Which makes docking a fair bit more difficult. I didn't think about that. Has the target moved at all? They're patrolling, so they're moving about. Looks like they're in the center, so I think maybe they're walking up this way. All right, them being patrolling. We'll wait a little bit more. Wait until we gain control. Okay, gained control. Now let's look at them again, see where they've got to. Okay. They walked into this room, which is far from anywhere that we can brick, and even if they continue over like these rooms, I definitely cannot break that room. Okay. Glad I checked for that. So we're gonna pick ourselves up and try and get back there in 20 seconds or less. This isn't looking great, isn't it? The shooting helped me? Probably not much. It was a shotgun, maybe. Alright, swing past him a little too much. Alright, so then our goal here is basically to just do a regular dock approach, but we're overshooting so that we can dock on the opposite side. Not exactly what I wanted, but we'll see. Man, that window there sure is a place that a window could be. Okay. We're trying to kill, not capture. We do not need the target in the pod. If we swap with this guard, the target is the only one that can see us, and the target seeing us does not affect the condition. Also, we could have, if we did brick in the right place, we would have got a perfect 0 seconds. RIP. I'm mildly tempted to go for this crate, because it could be something useful, but can't do that. I need all the time to just get out. Actually, this should be fine. This should be perfectly fine. Alright, we swap with you. Just making sure my strategy... Also, they did end up like patrolling and then coming back here. So we possibly still could have bricked them and gotten out, but very risky. Alright. As if this isn't risky. Alright, go. They set off the alarm and all that stuff. Yeah, we got plenty of time. We walk right up to their face. So we shoot. And then... Oh, another swapper. Neat. And then we kill. And then I got two options here. They're walking that way. So I could sidewind directly into this field, which would then launch me into the pod. But I'm a little paranoid that somehow they will see me. And then I'll lose some score. Okay, so that's what I was gonna say, but then I remembered that I would be swapping back and... If I swap with them, then I'm passed out for a little bit. And that loses a little bit of time. In theory, this should be fine. I wasn't seen, so we drift off for a second so we don't accidentally dock when leaving, and then we leave. 10 seconds is fine, because it's not a speed daily. And while that cost us some time and a perfect style bonus from breaking the wrong place, that still gives us a 600. As the rule for getting a score of 600 is to be under 18 seconds between all three ships. So that's serviceable. That is serviceable. And I managed to take the top spot. Not terribly surprised at that. I was taking quite a large risk on both ships 2 and 3 by bricking those. 3 ended up working out even if it wasn't perfect time. And then 2, I definitely lucked out. Because if we didn't get lucky on ship 2, we would have just lost. In theory, I could have, if I was in space for ship 2, in theory, I could have swapped in as they were fleeing, maybe. But that would have been incredibly tight, and I don't know if there would have even been time for that. And then I was prepared for ship 3. I was prepared for ship 3 by being out in space. And yeah, quite happy with that. Well, mostly happy with that. The one part I'm not happy with is bricking the wrong room. Having a full plan that would have worked and bricking the wrong room. But alas. Yesterday, we have me in first. Wait. Is that the day that I just... No, this is yesterday. Yesterday, for the challenge Saturday, we have me in first place with 32 seconds and a 490. Very nice. I think 495 is theoretically possible. And then we have 7-2 coming up in second, Cassandra in third, Det Magner in fourth, and Lee Spork in fifth place, making up the top 5. Very nice job, everybody. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Here's a preview for tomorrow. Concammer, Crash Beam. Yay. All right, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See ya.